What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode from BackYardBoyz. In this episode, we're going to be working on the E39 M5, but we're starting it off in my room. And before anything, go ahead and go follow my Instagram at BYBTim. I post a lot of sneak peeks and cool things like that, alongside with giveaways, just like this iPhone right over here I just gave away, which is an iPhone XS Max, 256 gigabytes, fully unlocked. But anyways, the reason why we're starting it off in my room is because we got a couple packages for the E39 M5. I'm gonna start it off with a power steering pump right over here. I told you guys earlier, so this is a brand new pump. I told you guys in one of my videos that the pump was going out and it's really hard to steer. Second thing we got here is a navigation unit. I am so tired of driving the car with no music. I was being sarcastic, but yeah, I'm ready to put that in, make the whole entire interior look beautiful, because I actually did a little thing. I'll show you guys to the interior, which this will just complement the interior look by a whole ton. A lot of comments said the interior trim, the wood grain, gotta go, and that's exactly what I did. I'll show you guys in a little bit, but let me show you guys what else came. We got some halo rings for the front end. This front end's about to look so perfect. It's gonna be gorgeous. Anyways, let's go ahead and flash into the E39 M5. I'll show you guys the interior things, and then I'm gonna put you guys on a time lapse as I install this unit over there. I don't see no instructions on how to install it, so we're gonna have to struggle for a couple hours until it's installed. So let's go inside the E39. All right, guys, we are now inside the E39 M5, and if you notice anything different about the interior trim, you guys can easily tell that it looks a whole ton better. And a lot of guys said go with the carbon fiber, this and that. First of all, I don't really like wrapping interior. I don't know, I've wrapped interior and I just don't like how the edges pick up eventually and things like that. And second of all, this gives it an OEM plus look, and I actually really like it. If I shine some light on it with my phone, I'll show you guys what it does. It actually gives it like this very cool, you see what I'm talking about, like this metallic flake look. I'm gonna go ahead and close the door, and see, this is the original right here, wood grain, which is trash, but this is just stuck in there temporary. I told you guys earlier, just so it wouldn't have a hole in here. But right now our goal is to go ahead and install that unit, and we're not gonna have any more of this ugly wood trim. We're gonna have a full black unit here with a big screen. It's gonna look sick. I'm gonna set you guys on a time lapse, and let's start digging right into this puppy, because I want to get this thing busted out and finished. Let's go. All right, guys, we got some bad news. Unfortunately, as good as it looks inside this, it is not fully functioning just yet. I just realized that I need another adapter that goes from here, I think, to the two prongs back then, or back there, and I don't have it. But anyways, that's not gonna stop me from continuing working on this car. I already like this interior look. It just looks so much better, and we're gonna get a new steering wheel, so it's gonna be so sick. Right now, let's go ahead and change out that power steering pump and get this steering wheel to churn nice and easy. Let's see if I can get you guys a little sound check of what I mean, or show you guys what I mean. Back up a little bit. All right, so not sure if you guys can hear that, but on start it's decent, and then once you start driving it's horrible. It gets horrible to a point where you can't even turn the wheel. I gotta go like just to churn it. But yeah, we're gonna probably go ahead and nose into the garage and change out that pump. It's under the car, so it should be pretty straightforward. Let's do it. All right, guys, well, we are now inside the garage, and where all my dad's tools and everything is here. Pretty cool how he organized everything. Went ahead and set up a pretty cool rigid light for you guys, nice and bright. And right over here we have our power steering pump. Let me go ahead and peel this puppy open. No, hope I didn't damage it. Go ahead 1 second. All right, well, it's open now and it's brand new, as you guys can tell. And hopefully this one here doesn't make any noise or any problems whatsoever with it. I'm gonna go ahead and look under, see where it is. I think it's somewhere down deep in there. I think we're gonna have to go from under the car, but I'll give you guys an update here in a little bit when I do some research or look it up with my eyes, and we're gonna start digging right into it, getting this thing busted out. I want it done. A couple minutes later, went ahead, picked up the car, looked under it, and here is that pump that we need to change. Should be fairly easy to change, I think. Just pull off this belt, unscrew these, unscrew a couple mounting brackets. Hopefully we don't have too big of a mess from all the power steering fluid, but let's go ahead and dive right in, boys. well, I got it out, and there was some funny mounting brackets all around that I have to transfer, like this one here, got to transfer over here, and then there was this one here that goes something like that, I think, or upside down. Anyways, I'll figure it out when it's in there, something like that. But yeah, there's the old one, and here's the new one. Time to put this new one back in. Very easy job. I recommend all you guys to do maintenance on your own. It's kind of fun and it's really easy. So let's get back to work. All right, guys, well, went ahead and backed the car out of the garage, just kind of started up, put it in reverse, kind of let go of the clutch and killed the car. Now went ahead and put some brand new fluid in there, topped it off, and now let's go ahead and fire it up and I guess bleed it, turn the wheel all the way to the left, all the way to the right, all the way to the left a couple of times, and see if we have any noises or anything like that. So yeah, let's keep going. That is it for the power steering for now. Last thing we got to do is do a little road test and give you guys an update. Let's go. All right, guys, we got some good news. I'm a couple minutes into a road trip, or just taking it down the street, and the power steering seems to be working perfect. The main problem I was noticing was basically when the car was cold, or when I just fired it up, the power steering would be working fine, and then I started driving it, and especially when the RPMs drop, the power steering would completely give out. So when I would churn, I'd have to leave it in gear. That way the RPMs are like maybe 2, you know, whatever, 2, 3, somewhere around there. Right now, I'm pulling in the clutch, taking a casual right turn. Look at this. See, the RPMs are super low. Look at this right turn. Nice and smooth as we go. No problems whatsoever. Go ahead and drop it in gear. And smooth and casual. So the power steering is officially fixed. That is one thing off the bucket list. And kind of unfortunately about this Navi unit, obviously I would want some stereo right now, some music playing, but it is what it is. Let's go back home and install those halos, make this front end look extremely crisp. Let's do it. Let's go. Anyways, we got the car back inside the garage, and right now our main goal is to pull off the 2 headlights, split them open, and install the halos into them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on time lapse, grab that, and then rip them into my room, set up a little place, and we can install the halos on the floor in my room. Let's go. All right, well, there you guys have the headlights. Definitely cleaned up the look of the headlights. Man, they look so much better and so much newer. One more thing we do got to do is buff the headlights. I don't know when I'll do that, but I'll do it pretty darn soon. Right now, what we got to do is go ahead and install these headlights and take the car outside and wire up the headlights because some bad lighting in here, and I hate showing you guys bad lighting and bad content. So let's get those quickly installed and head outside. All right, guys, next morning here, and the hood is open. That's why the gap is kind of big, but Look at the halo rings, man. They look so beautiful inside there. And right now our goal is to go ahead and wire them up, and then we're gonna go out and I'll show you guys off the car a little bit, give us some rollers and things like that, show you guys how the halos look with the yellow fog lights. Man, it looks sick. Alright guys, now that we got the halos installed and everything is looking pretty, I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys some rollers. As you guys can tell right there, the E39 M5 is right behind me. I'm currently in the E92 M3, and we'll get you guys some sweet rollers, and we're gonna wrap up the video. Unfortunately, this video is not that long because we had a little bit of misconception, a little problem on the head unit, or inside the, you guys don't know what I'm talking about, this radio unit inside the E39 M5, but get you guys little bangers. Next episode, we're gonna go ahead and wire that puppy up, and I'm gonna tell you guys a price reveal on the car. And by the way, the car is for sale. Unfortunately, I was not planning on selling the car, but a couple things came up, and you guys will see very, very soon on the channel why we're selling the car, and why the plan of the car changed and everything. You guys will probably hate me for now, but in the long run, it's gonna pay out. So get you guys those rollers. Let's go. Alright guys, well I hope you guys enjoyed that little cinematic shot roller of the E39 M5. It's really hard to get rollers of the car and drive at the same time, but I want to show you guys a little bit of the halos that we installed on the E39 M5. And if you guys do remember the E92 M3 build we did a little while ago, we still got it here, and I want to show you the differences between the halos. This one is more of like a dotted look, and that is more of like a full look on the E39 M5. As you guys can tell, yes, these headlight covers will be buffed. They're pretty bad and dirty right now, but they should wipe up and clean up very, very well. I told you guys earlier in the video that this E39 M5 is officially for sale. Yes, it's some bad news, but the future of the channel will tell and explain the reason why we're selling this. And a little sneak peek, I do have a brand new build, and it already came to the house, and it's super sick. I just can't, I'm obsessing over it. But anyways, going around this car, I'm gonna be asking around $17,000 for this car. I feel that's very reasonable. Reason for that is because the timing chain guys have been done, brand new clutch. It's got some nice coilovers on it, brand new tires. The wheels are not curved or anything, they're not beat up. The car itself is in mint condition, it's in excellent condition. I put already like 1,500 miles on it, absolutely no problems, no check engine lights, nothing like that. And the interior will get a solid detail before I sell it, so it'll be looking very clean. We are still waiting for the harness on the what's it called, Android unit. Kind of dumb. I feel like the guy has like this system set up where it's like you buy the unit and no one else sells the harness that you need, and only they sell it, so you have to pay $70 more for a harness. But that's on the way. Just let's take a look around this car. It's just beautiful. Right now it's dirty, obviously. I've been driving it, it's my daily driver, but all in all, I don't know. I can't stop obsessing about this car. It's gorgeous. Just the color, the combination, how it sounds. When you cruise it, it's quiet inside, but it's loud outside. I just love that. Love that thing. And look at the E92 M3. Oh man, it feels so good to just look at, you know, the work of your hands, and just feels beautiful, guys. But anyways, thank you guys so much for all the love and support of this channel. If you guys are new to this channel, please lightly tap the subscribe button. Don't forget to follow my Instagram at BYBTim. I do a lot of giveaways, random things like that. So stay tuned for any of those and turn your post notifications on. With that being said, you guys have a beautiful day, and I am out. Stay blessed.